Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. He will score. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab and tackled there by the defense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Powering right past the defender.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. He's looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they've really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Cut quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Murphy. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Coverage team brings down the returner. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A short completion to the tight end. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to play out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On the ground, it's Murphy.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Gators looking to cash in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. And Sanders. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Man, really good effort here with the body lean by the receiver. He catches the ball, he just couldn't get his foot down for the score.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with it better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. Here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down here. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Gives it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. He's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's an out route. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he...
And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. This is turning into a marathon drive. Play number 13 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He stays alive. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the sack. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Ball handed to the running back, and he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And he's able to send the punt away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this speed, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Catch made in stride to a wide open receiver. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2-9 Philly. Squirrel.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion.
Hornet. Lion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He breaks free. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw, and he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. The 50, now the 40, inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Hoffman. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They tackle him about the 14.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're going to run it here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. That's another touchdown, a dream performance with this running back on the biggest possible stage.
Hey, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, what a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together, and looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. And the beatdown continues. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hand off to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He eludes the... He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Launching downfield. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. The drive keeps going. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags a quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Using his legs, it's Murphy. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just... way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved to the outside. He's been a tough matchup, and he's made this defense pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll toss it to the right side. Running through the tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for his running back. Makes the catch. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Running play called on third and short. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out, and they're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hoffman. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's complete downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. The 30, past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Lasso.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks free now into the secondary. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Across the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PHC is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Hoffman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a rhythm? And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.